Hi students, today we are going to discuss about phase lock loop analog communication lab experiment. Okay, so the kit which we are seeing is PLL kit, right? So this is the PLL kit. So we have a power card here, so we have to connect the power card and switch on the system. Okay. So this is the PLL kit. So before going to do the experiment, so first I would like to explain what is PLL and what are the applications of PLL and what are the different important terms we are using in PLL lab experiment. Okay. So first, what is PLL is a phase lock loop is a closed loop system. It generates output signal whose phase is related to the phase of the input signal or unknown signal. Okay, so it is a special type of oscillator. So it generates a free running frequency signal. So by using this VCO, this is IC565 you are using here. So by design of the system, it generates a free running frequency. So it is a closed loop system. It is an oscillator, special type of oscillator. So once you can switch on the supply, so you are not giving any input to the kit. So directly from the output, you observe the frequency. That frequency we can call it as a free running frequency, right? So here in this PLL, let's see what are the different applications. Okay, so the PLL is a important building block in communication system. It is used in many applications, like it is used as a FM demodulator, FM modulator, frequency synthesis and control systems. Okay, so now, so before going to the experiment, so here there are three important terms. So one is free running frequency, and the second one is capture range, and the third one is lock range. Okay, so this is the free running frequency, and this is the lock frequency, and this is the capture frequency. So what is free running frequency means? The system is designed, it generates a free running frequency. So the design system is having a frequency that we can call it as a input frequency or free running frequency, that is F0. Okay, so once you can apply a signal through a function generator and you can connect a feedback from VCO output to VCO input. So if you observe the waveforms, so here we have two types of waveforms you are observe here. One is a lock range, the other one is capture range. So what is the lock and capture means? The input signal, the system frequency is 180 degrees out of phase with the unknown frequency, that is reference frequency. So this is the VCO frequency. This VCO frequency is exactly 180 degrees out of phase. So you will get a maximum phase error of 180 degrees. So that we can term it as a lock frequency. Okay. So the system frequency for a given input signal frequency is 180 degrees out of phase. We have a maximum phase difference, that is 180 degrees phase shift. So it is a maximum error. That term we can call it as a lock frequency. So now come to the capture frequency. So the free running frequency is in phase with the input signal frequency. So that is the phase error is minimum 0. That we can call it as a capture frequency. So here in this PLL experiment we have to identify the three terms. One is free running frequency. What is the free running frequency? What is the capture range? And what is the lock range? You have to observe through waveforms in a DSO. Okay. So let's see the hardware of PLL IC kit. It looks like this. So the main important components here is PLL circuit with IC1565, and this is the DSO, patch cords and trainer kit. This is the function generator equipment. Okay, so these are the main important components using in PLL experiment. So first, how to do the experiment is here is switch on the kit. Then if you connect the probe here, this is output VCO and this is the ground. So through channel 1 or channel 2 in CRO, so you can switch on the kit. So you are not providing any input to the PLL circuit, just switch on the switch. You can connect the cable to the DSO. So you observe this one is the free running frequency. Okay, so this is the channel 2. What is the frequency? Is free running frequency is 640, and what is the amplitude? Is 11 volts. Okay, so first all of you noted down the free running frequency of VCO. So once you can switch on the system, so directly we noted down, we observed the channel frequency, that is F0, that is free running frequency F0, and the amplitude of the signal, you have to note it down, that we can call it as a F0, free running frequency. So now here, when the input signal connected from the external function generator, this is step 2, and the VCO output is again connected and fed back to the one of the input from VCO. Okay, this is step 2.